How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ace, and today we are checking out Freeze the Fall VHS. So this one was hyped up quite a bit. When I got to interview Freeze the Fall, they were talking about this song. A few commenters from other Freeze the Fall reactions have mentioned like this is happening, and I'm excited to check this out. They mentioned it was going to be like a horror theme kind of video, and I'm excited because it is Halloween. And I thought it would be cool to check out on Halloween. So I say we go ahead and get to it. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. It tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all of those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. The link to the video we're reacting to is also in there. And without further ado, Freeze the Fall VHS. Here we go. Oh, I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be this heavy. Like, I haven't checked out every song from Freeze the Fall yet, but I feel like, at least from the ones that I've checked out so far, this is by far the heaviest in terms of instrumentation, and it just comes out of the gate swinging, like, just wow. And like looking over the video, at least so far, like I feel like there's quite a few references to horror films. They mentioned the Poughkeepsie tapes. I think that's how you pronounce it. I vaguely remember seeing that movie years and years and years ago, and I don't really remember much about it, but I can see like the dude that's dancing. I can kind of see, you know, the resemblance of, you know, like an absolute psychopath that's just enjoying torture basically. And I think that was kind of the premise of that movie. And then the band's all tied up. Jonah's in a chair. Quinn is on like a table of some sort. And then Arya is already like strung up. And then you have a nurse walk in who kind of reminds me of a nurse from Silent Hill, or I'm trying to think of other horror films that, you know, like you could have like a twisted looking nurse. And I feel like just getting cut up, Jonah losing his arm, you know, Quinn getting like cut right down the middle of her throat. Like I get like hostile vibes here. Maybe a little bit of Saw, but really Saw is more self mutilation rather than inflicted by somebody else. So, but I mean the trap aspect, being trapped on a table or in a chair, kind of a Saw aspect, and then maybe like being put back together because Jonah lost his arm, and then he on stage is playing, and then Arya kind of looks like she's being marionetted a little bit with the strings, and then Quinn, like you can see like the damage to her throat, and then like it kind of with the paint on her face kind of gives off like a cracked porcelain, like a porcelain doll kind of thing. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I didn't really see any like while they were being tortured, I didn't really see any damage to her face or anything like that. So I don't know, necessarily where that's from. And another reference could be hinted at, from the film series VHS, which is just a bunch of like anthology films put together that kind of make a coherent story. And like here, I feel like at the end, like it kind of ends up like a lot of those other segments. So maybe that could be like another one. I kind of get a feeling that they're being put together by this nurse and this dude who like just want like them to be on stage the way they want them to be played, whether or not the band wants to or not. Like this dude, he's kind of like conducting them, like he's kind of the puppeteer here. And that drop, like on the second verse going into the chorus, like it was just Quinn's voice and it was kind of like distorted and stuff. That was like a really cool effect. I really like that. And then looking at the lyrics, especially with the second verse, I'll always be his, breathing pain into my lungs, follow to the grave, anything for you. Like it gives off the impression that you have these people that are looking for somebody maybe in power and just kind of following the wrong people. And because like breathing pain in my lungs, so you got these people that are hurting, and it's definitely personified in this video. Obviously, they're being tortured and then being put on stage, and like, pretty much against their will. But yeah, I'm enjoying the song, I'm enjoying the video. I am ready for the rest of it. Let's go ahead and get back to it. So here we go. So heavy, especially after the interlude. Like it's just like it just comes out swinging again. It's just so good, and all the visuals are just perfect. You got the serial killer dude just kind of dancing. I will say at first when Jonah first lost his arm, like it kind of cut like when he went that way, and like you saw the blood hit his face. And then it splattered on the plastic. So at first I thought she took the saw blade to his face, and then you see the arm drop off, and I was like, oh, that's what happened. Okay. I mean, that's not any better, but I mean, it's like I thought she was going for the face. But the set design here was fantastic. All the lights that were happening during the band performance itself, like I thought that was really cool with all the lights in the background. And then at the end, when he took the tape out and wrote "Freeze the Fall" on it, when he laid it up on the TV, you see other tapes: Hypothermia, Lace, Rot, and then two more that are kind of out of focus. And I'm guessing these are other songs that are going to be released later on, or maybe possibly those are other bands that he also tortured. Who knows? Another thing I didn't even mention is like the level of acting they do in this video. Like they legitimately have like all this like terror and anguish on their face. Like the emotion is just intense when they're being tortured. Like they're so good at acting in addition to being able to play music. Like it's incredible. But yeah, I mean, this was a fantastic song, just like from start to finish. Heavy vocals were perfect, the bass, the drums, like Jonah really went off like here, as like he always, I feel like Jonah always goes off with the drums. But I mean here, and just with the guitar chords and the bass, just everything is just fantastic. So yeah, Freeze the Fall. If y'all have any suggestions or anything I should know about, definitely drop those in the comments below. Would love to check those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's cool. It's free. It tells me I'm doing the right thing, going in the right direction, all those good things. Don't forget to check out the description of the video as well. There's a lot of cool things in there. All my socials are in there. You can go over there and say hi. Hello. The release schedule, I always drop on the socials a couple days early, so if you would like a sneak peek as to what's coming out the following week, that's the best way to do that. If you're interested in supporting the channel and getting a priority request in, you can check out the Buy Me a Coffee link. Each request is only $5 and it helps me out a bunch. The link to the video we reacted to is also in there. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment hashtag VHS. I think that's it for this reaction. Happy Halloween, and I'll check y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.